on us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Kansas City. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Hands it off out of the gun. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. For these two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. A second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it to Herbert. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a second and 9 now from the 29.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. 43!
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
15.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 10.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the turnover, here's Herbert being chased out left. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
In motion right is Johnston. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On second down, here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers 7, Chiefs nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Mahomes to throw on second down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Yellow! Attack! Attack!
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Chiefs at 11-4 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Yellow! Come back!
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Run! 21.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, Herbert on third down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. And Johnston sent in motion. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. That is caught. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And Johnston sent in motion. Here's Herbert. Looking for a slot man, and he's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up the 4th down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Here's 3rd and 6. Mahomes is going to run the option left. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds
runs up past the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Hero 15. Attack.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
First down 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got it down to the 28. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A 4-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 28-yard line.
Herbert now. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! Quentin Johnston, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Around 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point up and through. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Charger drive about to get going. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Herbert on 3rd down now. Dancing to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the penalty away. And they just gave us another example right here. Strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Hey, dribble it.
In motion left, Hardman. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Sunday. Attack.
Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be caught by Tony. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's Ethan Evans now. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And some room to run now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Open right side, complete to Rager.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made by Joey Bosa. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hey, 15, 15, 15.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Makes the score. Chargers 28, Chiefs 14.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now they'll shift things around. Hands it off out of the gun. 58 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
And Johnston sent in motion.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Herbert on first down now. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
That is incomplete.
I I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Now Herbert going to change the look. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Go.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And Johnston sent in motion.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
And Johnston sent in motion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll get further out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
160 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
That'll be caught. It's Rager. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Mahomes going to change things up. Now they'll change things up. Here's Pacheco.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
They'll try and run with Pacheco.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
His 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
A try here for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
That's the score. Chargers 35, Chiefs 21.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Kappa.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Chargers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a two-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Run! 59, 59. Ray. 21. Let's go. Let's go. Go. 12.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, a 22. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on it.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there, with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chargers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, They were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Flush to his right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Herbert rolling to his right. Now a deep one for Johnston. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Herbert. He wants it all for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 60. And the Chargers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.